Hello, good afternoon, one and all. Here I'm going to present a session applications of machine learning in the field of healthcare. Basically, machine learning can be used in various fields like wireless sensor network also and agriculture also and for cyber security also. But in the healthcare, it's also useful. So, what is machine learning? Here, the definition of machine learning is it learns from the experience with respect to some class of task T and the performance measure P. In this, we provide some kind of data, past data, means that experience. In the experience form, we use 70 to 80% data for the training phase and rest of the 20 to 30% data we use for the test phase. Over the 70 to 80% data, we apply some kind of machine learning algorithms and builds a machine learning model. After that, we mm, want to test that model. If we want to test or if we want to build that model, then we apply rest of the model. Sorry, then we apply that model, the trained model over the rest of the data. Means that over the 20 to 30% data. Here, there are three types of machine learning algorithms: supervised learning, reinforcement learning, and unsupervised learning. In the supervised learning is applied over the label data. So what do you mean? What is meant by label data? Label data means that when the tuples of the data is coupled with the target value, some kind of target value. Suppose that if we are talking about the weather forecasting data set. So what are the attributes over there? The attributes over there like uh, humidity, temperature, wind, the moisture is, the whether it's cloudy or not, and on the basis of these attributes, we can predict or we can say that the outcome will be like today it will be rain or not. So, in this, in the supervised learning, we use label data. So it can be classified. It can be further classified in two fields like classification or regression. In the field of classification, uh, the target value should be of kind two types. It may be 0 or 1, it may be male or female, it may be a spam, a male or a male spam or not. And in the field of for the regression, it can be used in the field of when the targeted value not in the field of not just like discrete value means that 0 1 की फॉर्म में ना हो तो हम कैसे कर सकते हैं हम रिग्रेशन अप्लाई करते हैं सो रिग्रेशन के लिए सो द रिग्रेशन कैन बी अप्लाइड इन स्टॉक मार्केट the regression can be applied on the stock market prediction because here the data is continuously in the form of regression means that here the data is continuously just like 1 2 3 4 or we can say 1 1.2 1.2 1.3 just like then we use they apply the regression. Suppose that the very well known example for the regression is salary and experience. So as you gain more and more experience, you will gain more and more salary. So this is the best example for the regression. Now we are moving from the unsupervised learning. The unsupervised machine learning algorithms evolve for the data set that have no target value. Means that we have a lot of type attributes over there, but there is no target value. So here we use two types of categories algorithm for the unsupervised learning, clustering and association. In the field of clustering, first of all, we will try to know about what is cluster. So a cluster is just a group of similar kind of information, or we can say similar kind of uh, data points. So suppose that the clustering can be applied on the over a class of students means that so just like in a class there are two types of students means that boys and girls, so we can say a cluster of boys and a cluster of and a second cluster of girls, and the association defines us association can be defined as um, means that what is the probability or we can say what is the association of attribute A to attribute B, means that it can be broadly used in the field of grocery data set, or we can say grocery business. So means that if a customer have the ability to purchase item A, then what will be the ability to or what will be the probability to purchase item B? Here we use if then case. If a customer purchase item A, then what will be the priority to purchase item B? So this is unsupervised learning. Now, for the association. Now, reinforcement learning. In the reinforcement learning, uh, we can say here is a some kind of here we can say some kind of and the type of learning, or we used just like here we used or here we can put an agent over the open environment. So in the open environment, it learns from the activities. Just like suppose we can say, okay, if that agent gives the accurate result, then we give a reward, or otherwise we can penalty for that agent. So the reinforcement machine learning uh, is used in self-driving cars. Basically, it learns from the it learns automatically. So that's all. Now, how machine learning is used in healthcare? The machine learning is applied in the wide range of healthcare use cases, and much of its promise begins from the to handle the complex data. So in the healthcare, predicting and training the disease. So what kind of disease a particular person have, or how can we treat that disease? So providing the medical imaging and diagnostics. Medical imaging means that just like if a person have some kind of cancer in just like lung cancer, so how can the doctors, or we can say medical experts, can predict that person, or that particular person have lung cancer or not from the images. So discovering and developing the new drugs, as we see just from few months ago that COVID was over the worldwide. So how to develop the new drugs? Now, uh, these are some machine learning examples used in the right now over the worldwide, or we can say from the last few years. So what is Tempus? So Tempus basically stepped founded in the year of 2015, and where Chicago. It was founded in the Chicago in 2015. Basically, it is used in the field of cancer research, gathering the massive amount of data of medical and clinical data to deliver the personalized treatments for the patient. And the next one is Path AI, and Path AI was established in the in the year of 2016 in Boston. So the Path AI technology basically employs machine learning to help the pathologist make quicker and more accurate diagnosis of a patient on the basis of their symptoms. So the company also efforts to AI tools. It creates more and more AI tools with the for with the help of Path AI. No, next one is Chaos Health. Uh, it is very old. It is very old example because it can be because it can be founded over in the year of 1976 in Georgia. So it is a platform to faster access the patient data. Means that if a person have some another location at the some another location, then how can we access that so how can we access that patient's data? So it the chaos health can be used over there. And the beta bionics was founded over the in the year of 2015, also in Boston. So it is used to make lives of the diabetes patients more stress free beta bionics developed for the wearable bionic. It basically it basically creates, or we can say it basically develops some kind of gadgets for the uh, diabetic persons. So now Pfizer, a very well known from the COVID era. So now until now and हाँ, इसकी एक मजेदार बात है क्योंकि ये 1848 में एस्टेब्लिश था न्यूयॉर्क में, और अभी हमने कोरोना में इसका एक Pfizer नाम से हमने कोविड वैक्सीन भी देखी थी. So it is basically created by the IBM's Boston AI technology after applying the AI mechanism, and Pfizer uses mechanism for the NLP, means that how the immuno-oncology research about the how the body's immune system can fight the cancer. It also used in the field of cancer, that any person have the diseased, and that any person is diseased or not with the uh, with cancer. And it, another last one is uh, Stereo, was founded in the year of 2019 in San Francisco. Basically, it combines the machine learning and computational biology to make the drug development more efficiently and uh, cost effective. So, cost effective means that anyone can purchase in the case of uh, uh, he or she does not have a lot of money. So after building after building the predictive models from the massive biological data sets, the company applies machine learning to sift through this data and reveal crucial trends such as new disease subtypes. So health professionals at the studio can then adjust drug and message and medicines to better protect patients from the evolving disease. So these are the some examples used in the machine learning for healthcare. Now, causes of sudden growth in the of AI in the healthcare: high availability of medical data. We can gather any type of data related to healthcare. We can gather the bone data, we can gather the skin data, we can gather the face data set, we can gather the DNA data set. So we can gather any type of data related to machine learning, or sorry, related to healthcare, to apply the machine learning algorithm. So it is very easy nowadays. So so high availability medical data means that we have a lot of data, but we have some constraints to apply the machine learning over there. Until now, the lung cancer is also अभी तक हमें lung cancer को अच्छी तरह से मेडिकल फील्ड में मेडिकल फील्ड पे अभी तक हमने अच्छे से उस पर मतलब पकड़ नहीं बना पाए हम लोग मशीन लर्निंग एल्गोरिथम्स के थ्रू. ये एक बहुत बड़ा टास्क है. अभी रिसेंट लास्ट 2 और 3 इयर्स को मैंने जब तक रिसर्च किया है इसमें, तब से मैंने ये पाया है कि अब तक मेडिकल फील्ड में लंग कैंसर के लिए हमने बहुत ज़्यादा अचीवमेंट नहीं लिया है. इवन वी कैन वर्क ऑन द ब्रेस्ट कैंसर ऑल्सो, also work on the breast cancer. So, and the second thing is development of complex algorithm. Complex algorithm for means that here we are developing continuously complex algorithm to treat to diagnose that data, or we can say to diagnose the patient's data set. A lot of algorithms have been developed already, and we are continuously trying to develop some more and more efficient algorithm to handle the high dimensionality data set. So high dimensionality means that if a data set have a lot of attributes, so we can say that data is high dimensionality. Now, next is AI based gadgets for healthcare. So here we can see the smart health watch. Most of the people wearing some kinds of wristwatches, can say smart watch, or we can say Android watch, or we can say AI watch. So in this watch we can see here skin temperature is 36.8 and calculated BP is 120 by 80. So it means that it can predict, or it can continuously work on your body, or we can say work with your body. as we move, as we move a single step, it will count that how many steps you have moved over a day and how much energy you have consumed. Uh, Sorry, calorie you have consumed. So this is the first gadget we use. Normally, number of persons use some kind of gadgets day to day life. Now, the next one is a smart baby blanket. The smart baby blanket was a very smart, we can say blanket or we can say towel also. In, it is used in the it is used in हॉस्पिटल्स, ठीक है। एज जैसा कि कोई न्यूली बॉर्न बेबी होता है तो उसको हम किस तरह से उसकी देख रेख कर सकते हैं, उसको हम कैसे तरह से केयर कर सकते हैं, उसको हम किस तरह से मतलब उसको कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है इस तरह से। तो हम वहाँ पर क्या करते हैं, इस ब्लैंकेट का यूज करते हैं। इसमें बेबी को होता क्या है, नंबर ऑफ सेंसर्स ओवर देयर इन द ब्लैंकेट, तो वी कैन पुट द बेबी इन दैट ब्लैंकेट एंड वी कैन डायग्नोज द activities of that baby. So this is all about of this session. Now, advances in the future of medical devices. Till there is the data of US, and in the field of medical devices, the wearable healthcare technology market is surging, and so it will put more wearable technology and hands consumers and US business. So according to the insider intelligence research, the number of health and fitness apps users will grow to 91.3 billion through 2023, up from 88.5 million in 2022. So there's a range of people who are using continuously some medical gadgets or day-to-day life now. So this is all about over the machine learning in the field of healthcare. So thanks a lot. Thanks.